is about young people, and this kind of media is the one that attracts young people the most. And when I watched the movie, after we have finished it, I really felt with this girl. So I think it also somehow it makes you feel with the persons in the movie more than if you read it or if you hear it. We had many ideas, and we needed to choose one story to tell. And I mean, there are so many stories to tell about poverty, and it's so difficult to put all these ideas in one single story. So that was not easy, but I think we're all satisfied with the end, so with the final movie.
I think it was a good way to get in touch with the thematic of migration because, well, the research you have to do it anyways before you do the movie. And then it's very, well, it's like a picture when you have a movie. Everybody can understand very quickly what you're saying, so this is really good to make a movie about it.
It was just, I've not been there the whole time, but the idea, I think it's really good. And you get to know also other interesting people about this.
I really like this project because I enjoyed making these films. I learned a lot about how to make reports, interviews, and so on and so on. And for me was the best to make reports with the people of streets. And I could imagine such a topic, for example, or such an exercise in the future to make films or to make radio records, for example.
We worked on the theme of environment, creating a video about Kilometer Zero. She shared her ideas and I participated as a vamp. In the future, this project should involve more countries and many other young people, and we can also work on new different topics as violence against women.
We just realized 2 clips for a YouTube project. One is about immigration in Malta, and we went in one open center. The name is Marsa. We made an interview to the director of the center to know the situation about immigration in Malta and the life in this open center. So with this interview we know better, we can know better the situation about the immigrants in Malta, their life, their dreams and what will happen in the future. The other clip is about environmental problem, and we went in Melilla, is one beach in Malta. One day that there was one organization, the name is Nature Trust. They take care about the turtles, and once or twice by year they make free the turtles that they were sick and they were in the center.
I learned very much when I made the videos.
He was our cameraman, photographer, director, everything.
Director?
Yes, he was directing the movies.
One-man show.
Yes.
Okay.
Making interviews and collecting rubbish.
There were school days. There were school days when there were different kind of activities for environment and risk, and the kids and myself together, we had to collect rubbish and do this for the environment. So it was fun.
We worked on team addiction. The name of our project of our film is Hungry for Understanding, because we wanted to understand how drugs affect the population, actually the people, and how people affect the drugs. When we went on the streets and asked people what do they think about addiction, they talked about people who take drugs, and they were like, oh, these ugly people, they don't know what to do, they are miserable and so on. But when they were talking further and further, they started to think, oh, but I'm also a little bit addicted and that's not nice. I'm also drinking too much, and yeah, also coffee is not good and I don't need to smoke. And finally we realized that actually we are also the one that are addicted. And as you go further, you understand that actually we all need some kind of addiction. And that's the conclusion we came to in the end.
Our product is big like this, more or less like a trailer, 2.5 minutes long, but they know what it means to make a film. I mean, I think everyone thought in the beginning that, right, we grab a camera, we go out on town, we make the movie. But they sort of got aware of what it means to make a movie. And I'd say, as a media teacher, 90% is planning.
We had learned to do an interview, to go to the streets and to interview and communicate with local people about the environmental problem. That was the theme. Well, my group and we had to do during this term with immigration. But it was interesting to know the citizens' way of thinking and how do they contribute with the environment. And that's what we wanted to do, and that's what we wanted to find out doing this. Well, we did a lot of interviews, we knew a lot about them, but we had to edit everything, and to put everything, because we had to do a 10 minutes video or something, so it was a hard work, and because we couldn't put all the answers, all the thinkings of the people, so we had to summarize.